All right, it's Monday, a brand new week, totally fresh start. So, how do we actually set ourselves up for a good one, right? Let's try something. We're going to focus on the energy of just one single card to guide us through the day. Let's see what the Page of Pentacles has in store for us. I mean, this is the question for every single Monday, isn't it? We've all got these big plans, these grand ideas for the week, but how do you actually get the ball rolling and turn all that ambition into real momentum? And here's our guide for today, the Page of Pentacles. Just think of this page as like a messenger, showing up with this super practical, really helpful energy that's perfect for getting the week started.
Okay, so what does this card actually mean? Let's break down its core message. I like to call it the seed of potential.
The absolute key to the Page of Pentacles is how practical it is. You know, Pentacles are all about the element of earth, so we're not talking about some vague, floaty dream here. This is about something tangible, something grounded. It could be like a new idea for your budget that actually works, or a small but really satisfying step forward at your job, maybe even just a simple tweak to your morning routine. This card is all about a real-world, fresh start. Honestly, the best way to picture this energy? It's seed planting time. Today is the day you take one small, promising idea and you put it in the ground. Now, you might not see it sprout right away, that's okay, but you're taking that all-important first step to make it real.
All right, so we get what the card means in theory, but what does it actually feel like on a Monday? How does this show up? Let's get into the vibe for today.
So today's vibe is all about that feeling of grounded potential. You might get this little spark of an idea, and the best part is it doesn't feel overwhelming. It feels, well, doable, you know? Maybe an email pops up, or you get a text that opens a small door. It's an absolutely fantastic day to start a new habit. Something simple, like a 10-minute walk at lunch. Or, hey, even just looking at an old project with totally fresh, practical eyes. Okay, knowing the vibe is great, but the Page of Pentacles, this card demands action. So what do we actually do with all this energy? Let's build your action plan.
At its heart, the page is a student. It's that beginner's mind. They don't just sit around reading about stuff, they get their hands dirty. So that's your job today. Embody that exact same approach. Don't just think about it, do it.
But, and this is a big but, there's a warning that comes with this card. The number one trap here is getting stuck in planning mode. We've all been there, right? See, this card is a pentacle. It's from the suit of the physical material world. It needs something tangible. All the endless research and perfect plans in the world mean absolutely nothing if you don't take that one real first step. So here's a super simple 3-step focus for your day. Ready? First, focus on the details. Whatever that new idea is, really zoom in and look at it closely. Second, take one small step. Seriously, not a giant leap, just the very first, most practical action you can think of. And third, ground that energy. This is huge. Write it down, make a real to-do list, or even just go do something physical. Turn the thought into a thing.
All right, to pull this all together and give you something to hold on to all day long, let's land on your Monday mantra. Say this to yourself, maybe a few times today. I am a student of my own potential. Today, I turn a small idea into a tangible action. Look, this isn't just some nice phrase. It's a commitment to learning, to doing, and to making things real. That right there is the whole message of the Page of Pentacles. And so that leaves us with one last, really important question to think about as you go through your day. With all the little sparks of inspiration that might pop up, what is the one small practical seed that you are going to plant and bring to life today?